So I'm Di Carter. I was general manager of a not-for-profit service provider, and I learned about the consumer engagement workshops that were being provided to senior executives. I've always used a consultative approach in my work, and I mistook that for what consumer engagement was. But I know how my consultative approach has worked really well, and I wanted to learn more and see what I could find out about consumer engagement that could be useful for our clients and for our organisation. So I came along to a workshop and was blown away. I couldn't believe the potential impact of this approach. Of course, consumers should have choice. Of course, we have rights. Of course, an organisation needs to meet the needs of consumers. But the holistic approach, not just doing surveys retrospectively of consumer satisfaction, which is all our organisation did really. It was a much more proactive, forward-thinking approach that I just embraced and really enjoyed learning about. There are a lot of videos and pieces of information that were shared that crystallised for me how useful it is and how you can implement it. It also felt quite big and quite scary, because I felt I would love to do all of this all the time from tomorrow, but of course it wasn't practicable. So I went back to the organisation, shared with all the staff about what consumer engagement could be for our organisation, for our consumers, and there was some resistance. I think everybody has heavy workloads, we're already running programs successfully, etc. So I tried to give them an idea of pilots, of small projects that we could do that could start to give people a sense of ownership of what consumer engagement could do for the organisation. And we brought consumer engagement in as a agenda item into our staff meetings and started to explore its potential. And also a program was being developed, and I enabled that program to start to be developed with consumer engagement principles. So that was really rewarding. I think the potential of consumer engagement is enormous. I believe that my future grant writing is going to have a very important focus on using consumer engagement methodologies and results to be able to really ground those applications, because I'm seeing that funding bodies are recognising the value of consumer engagement, and I think there's just a long way to go. I know I've got a lot to learn, and I would really love to do more and more with consumer engagement and to keep lapping it up, because I think there's an awful lot we can do.